Hi guys, these are my energy audit notes from the day that I was there. The temperature at the time was 70 degrees. We're going to figure out how in the heck I got an IR reading of 88 degrees on the ceiling right above your staircase. But first, let's take a look at the attic access, which are almost always a weak link in an insulation system, especially if you don't have a proper cover in place. I hear a lot of people complaining that the hallways and closets, another common place that these entry points exist, are hot in the summer and cold in the winter. What I really like about our cover is that not only does it zip close to make a tight seal, but it also has this nice pouch for a thick piece of insulation to lay on top and stay in place. Storage areas that have little or no insulation are also weak points and can lead to big problems, such as the one that you're experiencing with inside temperatures getting above 80 degrees on those hot days. I did an exercise on a 1,000 square foot attic where it was missing a total of 18 square feet of insulation, and it took the R value from 17 down to 13 for the entire attic. So if you have two of these common offenders, which you do, you could see why you're going to have a problem. Next, let's take a closer look at your attic ventilation. I wouldn't count on good ventilation to improve the indoor air temps too much. That would be the insulation's job, but it could be improved. Looking at the eaves, there's nothing really in place to keep the insulation from clogging up the airway. So if you have any type of opening for an air intake, it's not going to be working anyway. On the outside, it would appear as though you do because we see vented soffit, but when I was in your attic, there's very little support that air can get past there. I turned my camera off and it was black. I even went outside and pushed up on the soffit and I confirmed that it's solid, likely plywood. There are a few ways to fix this, and you can plan to do it either before or after getting the attic insulated. Next, let's talk a little bit about air sealing a house. Electrical wiring, that's a great example. There's a hole in the top of the wall that's made so the wire can be connected to the switch down below. It's one easy route for air to come and go depending on the season. In the winter months, heat rises, and when the air leaves the house, it gets replaced. In colder months, it causes drafts and dry indoor air, and in the hotter months, openings in the attic floor are pathways for heat and humidity to enter the house. Using foam to seal all the gaps and cracks at the attic floor will help to literally disconnect the living space from the attic, which is going to create a more comfortable indoor living environment. The great thing is, it's really not that hard to do. I confirmed what you already know. The hallway bathroom fan does not vent all the way to the outside. It should be fixed because it adds humidity to the attic, and in the summer that can translate to higher indoor humidity since the attic and the house are currently connected. The fan can also be air sealed as it's a gateway for air to go between the house and the attic. So let's get back to the main problem. Why can't your air conditioner cool down the house in the dead of summer? And what is causing this hot spot? Notice how the insulation's pushed back. This is how I found it. Unvented attics, they get hot, so the pressure's going to build up and the attic air is getting forced into that cavity. Watch how the temperature gradually changes as I evaluate the image from the ceiling over the hot spot and down the wall. Clearly, the attic has air infiltrating inside, and it needs to be sealed like this. I also thought it was really interesting to see that there was insulation calculated at R21, so 10 total inches, and the temperature difference is significant comparing the insulated section to the uninsulated section. So improving air sealing and insulation will change that number even more. If the attic is air sealed and properly insulated, the HVAC system is going to work much more efficiently, and it's going to keep your house cooler in the summer and much, much warmer in the winter as well. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to get your reports to you soon.